Let's get started with today's Monday morning message. Your 20-minute cure to Monday blues. Today, I want to be speaking about the rest of the life should be the best of the life. Make the rest of your life the best of your life. And when I read this statement, when I heard this statement, something blew in my mind. And I was like, so many people that I come across, that I see, that I hear, are living with the attitude that, life is over, life is gonna move on like that, the best days are past them, the best days are behind them, the days of glory have gone, and now they just have to somehow or the other go ahead. Now they have to just somehow or the other go ahead. But when I read, make the rest of your life the best of your life, it made so much sense to me. How can we live today with an attitude that tomorrow isn't going to be the best time of my life? It's impossible to live with enthusiasm. It's impossible to live with a sense of zeal in life if you don't think the rest of the life is going to be the best of the life. Some people come and tell me, I've hit my 30s, I've hit my 40s. I'm done, I've hit my middle age. And I see stories like Colonel Sanders, the person who founded KFC. He discovered a recipe to make fried chicken. He went to different people and said, hey, this is one of the best recipes I came across. He heard 1,008 no's. How many? 1,008 no's. People said, no, I'm good. And then he said, wow, this recipe is so good, people are not willing to accept it. I'm going to start my own brand. And he started Kentucky Fried Chicken, which has turned out now to be a more than multi-million-dollar business, a national, international chain. Colonel Sanders did this at the age of 65, mind you guys. At the age of what? 65. And some of you all think the glory days are gone. It's insane to me. And hence, I was wondering, why do people think the rest of their life is not the best of their life? Why do people have this thought? Why do people say things like, oh, my school days, some aspect of their past was the great day, and now it's all just going, it's just riding. They don't have this sense of zeal. And I discovered the root cause. I found what was it that was stopping them from thinking the rest of their life is the best of their life. As we go through life and as we move forward, we have some good experiences and some bad experiences. A lot of this past gets accumulated in our head as form of memory. We accumulate the whole of past, all that we've done. We've been through a lot of times where we had to put in a lot of effort, and it's all in one memory bank. This huge bag. And most of us, when we live in the now, we are living with this past, with this huge bag on top of our head, as a huge rucksack, carrying the past with us and thinking, the past has been painful, the past is so much, it's such a load. Carrying this huge load on our shoulders, on our heads, which stops us from feeling alive and bright and zealous about what's coming. Is that true or is that true? We're carrying this huge load of past on our head and our shoulders, not allowing us to think, wow, I'm free now, I can live amazingly for the times to come. Because we got this huge load, we're already burdened by it. We've lost all the zeal and not think that the rest of the life is about to be the best of the life. But imagine for a second, stay with me, close your eyes. Imagine for a second that this whole load that you've been carrying, imagine if you can just cut off that wire that connects you to it. This rucksack that you're carrying on your shoulder, imagine if you could just let it aside for now. How free do you feel? How amazing would it be to live with the past just as a memory on the side, but not as a load that you're carrying on your shoulders. Do you feel me? Imagine if a caterpillar carried the past as a load on its head, it would never be transformed into a butterfly. The rest of the life should be the best of life, is the caterpillar's attitude, and it transforms into a butterfly that nobody can imagine or see. Imagine if a lion's cub, a small baby that needs protection from all the things and people in the forest that are willing to kill it. Imagine if the cub keeps thinking, I'm a cub, and doesn't think the rest of the life is the best of the life. The cub will never transform into a fierce lion or a lioness that can one day become the king and the queen of the jungle. We see this in the animal kingdom. Animals don't carry the load of their past on their head, maybe because they're not blessed with such a vivid sense of memory. But we humans carry this huge load on our head of the past, that restricts us from thinking that the rest of our life is the best of our life. So what can we do? What can we do? I say, just using the example of the modern technology that we have, instead of carrying all this data, all this huge data of the past on our hard drives, we got a cloud compute. We got to transfer all this hard drive to the cloud so that you don't have to fill in your laptop's hard drive with all this data of the past. Your hard disk can be empty, can be free. You can feel light. Your laptop must feel right. The RAM must function smoothly because you don't have all this data cluttered. And yet, you have access to it. You have access to it through the cloud. Hence, what you got to do is literally do this with me. Take the psychological load of the past from your head, pick it up, put it aside, upgrade it to the cloud version. We don't want to forget the past. We want the past with us because the past is valuable. The memories of the past can teach us lessons, can help us guide in the way we want to go in the future. But knowing that it's not a load. The past is not equal to the future. The past is just equal to the past. And if we have this attitude, if we can disengage from using the past as a load, but using the past as an ammunition to move to the future, we can live with the attitude that the rest of the life is the best of the life. There is no other attitude to live by. The rest of the life is the best of the life, is a must-be attitude for anybody to live. Because if you don't have this basic attitude, nothing can inspire you, nothing can make you zealous, and nothing can get you excited about life. Why would you want to wake up if you don't feel that there is a better tomorrow? That's the basis on which Japan rebuilt its whole country after the World War II. This is the basis on which Europe created European Union after a devastating war where everybody fought with each other within the subcontinent. The rest of the life is the best of the life is an ingrained spirit in the human consciousness that there must be a better tomorrow. And that must be a principle that we live by in our life. Folks, that is my Monday morning message for you today. The rest of the life must be the best of your life. What do you think? If you have any questions, shoot it below. Otherwise, we'll call it a day. And I hope that will get rid of the Monday blues that you might be facing. Monday morning message, your 20-minute cure to Monday blues. I'm always happy to be here live Monday 9 a.m. India time with you guys sharing a new message. And I can't wait to continue that.